awesome crowd. I'm backstage listening to all of you freak out, and I love that. You guys are so warm and lovely. Thank you for being such a generous, warm crowd. I'm Tamale. Very nice to see you all here. If those of you who don't know me probably now recognize me from my very successful film, now in theaters, Brave. Anyone seen that? Thank you. I worked really hard on that project. I'm very proud with its success. It gave me a chance to show off my mad archery skills, which I was really delighted to do. Can you guys hear me over my Mockingjay pin? In my normal daily life, it's so fun because I wear it around like it's no big deal, as if. And my favorite thing is that when I rolled up in here this evening, everyone knew exactly what it was. No one was like, what a lovely brooch. That's nice. I like bronze. That's pretty. No, they were like, that's a Mockingjay pin. Yes, I was afraid they were going to hit me and then steal it from my breast, which I may have allowed. Quick hands. It's a big fan of that. So, does anybody here troll Facebook, like a lecherous stalker? Anyone at all? All right. I'm not among you, is all I'm saying. I don't do that. I think it's terrible, and I'm grateful that you identified yourself so that I can avoid you at all costs. Especially you, sir. I appreciate that this crisp white shirt. That's what lechers wear. Lecherous creepers. JK. I particularly enjoy Facebook. One of the reasons I love Facebook is that you get to connect with your friends and family that you don't get to see very often. And the way that I like to connect with my friends and family that I don't see very often is that I Photoshop pictures of myself with celebrities and then post them. For example, and they're not just like believable pictures. They're not like, you know, like I've got my arm around someone, just smiling like, check this out. No, these are unbelievable scenarios. My most recent was a screenshot of the bathtub scene from The Notebook, where Ryan Gosling, in his scruffiness, is relaxing in a bath. I know. I don't blame you. I myself am attracted to manly ladies. However, I said I had a Mockingjay pin on. I didn't want to be redundant, so I just left that very valuable piece of information out. I myself am attracted to women who look like men, especially if they're wearing uniforms. I'm a goner. Yeah, history was always my favorite class for that very reason. I was like, oh yeah, uniforms. Oh, bad? Ooh, shame. Well, what happened was I recently photoshopped this picture of Ryan Gosling nestled in a sudsy little tub. And I took, whoever else that was, his face out, and I replaced it with my own. And it wasn't just like a normal, easy to identify, like, oh, clearly this has been photoshopped picture. I was throwing my head back in a moment of bliss. I don't even remember what picture I took it from. It was because I actually keep severed heads in files to do this kind of work. It's what I do. So I'm like this in the tub, and I photoshopped it seamlessly because I have mad-ass skills. Mad skills. And I photoshopped it, and immediately, and I should have seen this coming. I didn't. I posted this flawlessly photoshopped photograph, and immediately my mother texts me. She's visiting our family in Connecticut to know a little something about my mom. What she had to overcome to be excited about me posting a nude picture of myself with a man in a tub indicates her joy at me choosing a man. So the text message, you could just sense the joy, just emanating from the text message. Tammy! Because she's the only one who still calls me Tammy. Tammy, is this your new boyfriend? Question mark. Exclamation point. Question mark. Exclamation point. Lynn, my aunt, and I think he's, all caps, adorable. I can't wait to meet him. Love, Mom. XOXO. Smiley face. And in that moment, I was like, ha, that's hilarious. I'm never going to talk about it with anyone but my closest friends. You're welcome. And then I thought, wait a minute. This is not, I have to correct the situation. I have to inform her. And the responsibility started to weigh heavily on my shoulders. I'm going to have to break my mother's heart, which I don't want to do. So I try to let her down gently. I say, Mom, period. That is Ryan Gosling, period. The very famous actor, period. I'm still into butch women. Period. A lot. Period. Sorry. Period. And then, of course, I was like, oh my God, that's so funny. I absolutely should not post that on a public forum like Facebook, so immediately I did. And it was well enjoyed by many people, which I appreciate. I like letting people into my very personal, private life. Sort of like the cops I was flirting with earlier today. Hey, I can't help it. They look like the women I date, and they're in uniforms. I can't help it. It's not my fault, is what I'm saying. We were pulled up to a red light, and they were in an SUV, and they were looking over at me, and I was looking at them, thinking, if you were women, I would be in so much trouble right now, committing crimes like it was my job, directly within your field of vision. But you're not, so we'll flirt instead, because I like that. So I'm looking at them, they're looking at me, and I ride a motorcycle, and they're looking, thank you, just in case the Mockingjay, the direct indication that I like which women wasn't enough. I thought, better make it clear, really step up my game. So I'm flirting with the two gentlemen, and they're like, oh, what a beautiful bike. Oh my gosh. I go, hey, thanks, I like it too. My motorcycle is equipped with a Dazzle lash liner and a large plastic eyelash. Lest anyone confuse me for someone who doesn't wear makeup. My motorcycle also wears it. The cop says, what a beautiful eyelash. I said, thanks, I like it too. Cop number 2 asks, what kind of bike is it? I say, Honda VTX 1300. Thanks for asking. The next cop says, is it fast? To which I replied, yeah! Almost as fast as the speed limit. I mean, I've taken it from 0 to the designated appropriate speed in a reasonable amount of time. I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much. I'm Tamale.
Right.